How many organizations can boast that for 150 years they have been focused exclusively on issues related to equity for students in the South?
The Southern Education Foundation continues to be an organization who holds public education as its mission explicitly.
One of the things that we're seeing in America is a change in perception of the value of public schools and public education.
We're very clear that you need a public education system in order to create equitable opportunities for students.
Equity is the most important issue for SEF. Getting kids the resources they need so that they can compete.
We work across 3 strategies: research, collaboration, and then leadership development. We see ourselves as a broker of information, getting research into the hands of advocates, into the hands of coalitions that are really on the ground moving an education justice agenda forward. We prepare emerging leaders who want to take on education issues. And so we do that through SELI.
SELI stands for the Southern Education Leadership Initiative. It is a program in which students from across the country are able to spend a summer in locations across the South and work on issues related to education equity in those communities.
Here in the southern states, it is quite frankly the only internship that does this kind of work to ensure that there continues to be work towards equitable education and education access.
I'm so appreciative that I was allowed to do something like this. I now more than ever know what I need to do as a young leader. I know where my path is.
We've also begun to think about what is our role in supporting school district leaders, for example, superintendents. And so the Racial Equity Leadership Network is an example of work we're doing there.
The Racial Equity Leadership Network is an 18-month cohort-style fellowship for C-level leaders in school districts across the South that are really committed to driving equity-centered solutions to remedy some of the historic disparities we see in race and economics in student outcomes.
The Southern Education Foundation is an organization that is really founded on principles of equity, but on achieving those goals through collaboration, advocacy, research. And that's something that made me feel like I could trust that the experience that I would have would be really rich, focused on students and on the goals and values of justice.
We are just as important today as we were 150 years ago. We've got to really think about what is the overarching purpose of education, then what are the systems that are going to be effective in creating that kind of education.
We've got great disparities in the quality of educational instruction and the availability of the funding for public education. If we can solve those problems, then every child of color in the South is going to have the best opportunity available to qualify for the greatest opportunities there are in this society.
We as an organization represent the South so that folks around the country are really seeing not just the challenges of the South, but are seeing the opportunities.
We're talking about an organization whose DNA is about action and about making a difference throughout its history, and its future is bright. And we look for more and more people to be engaged in building that future with us as members of the board and staff of SEF.